The saw operator reaches out and plunges the chainsaw into the roof decking until the tip of the bar is approximately 4 inches through the decking material. The saw operator begins the number 1 head cut toward the ladder or way of egress, stopping at the first rafter that is located. The saw is then turned around and the number 2 head cut is started at the original plunge location. The saw operator continues cutting the number 2 head cut until a rafter is located. The saw operator rolls over the top of the center rafter and continues cutting until the next rafter is located. The entire head cut is complete when all 3 rafters are located. The saw operator starts the fireside number 3 cut approximately 2 to 3 inches away from the rafter at the ending location of the head cut and completes the cut approximately 4 feet down the roof. Next, the saw operator starts the number 4 cut at the ending location of the number 3 cut, cutting toward the way of egress until the center rafter is located. The saw operator rolls over the top of the center rafter and continues cutting until the next rafter is located. Last, the saw operator begins the number 5 cut at the starting location of the head cut and continues to the ending location of the number 4 bottom cut, staying approximately 2 to 3 inches off the rafter. When all 5 cuts are complete, an approximate 4 foot by 4 foot square heat hole is created, resting on a center rafter. Candidate 2 retrieves 1 chainsaw and 1 appropriate length rubbish hook. Candidate 1 retrieves appropriate size ground ladder.
Ladder coming around! Ladder coming through! Overhead obstructions clear!
Candidate 1 ladders building in appropriate location. Candidate 2 starts chainsaw and ensures proper working order, then engages chain brake. Both candidates finish donning appropriate PPE and prepare to ascend ladder. Candidate 2 foots ladder while Candidate 1 ascends ladder with rubbish hook. Candidate 1 sounds roof for structural integrity before exiting ladder. Candidate 1 stabilizes ladder from the roof by applying outward pressure to the tip of the ladder, as Candidate 2 ascends the ladder with the chainsaw. Under the direction of the company officer, Candidate 1 sounds out to the desired location. When location of the heat hole is determined, candidates wait for company officer's instruction to vent the structure. Once the order is received, candidates place a heat hole using the 5-cut center rafter louver method. Notice Candidate 2's staggered stance, distributing his weight over 2 rafters, while Candidate 1 supports Candidate 2 with 1 hand and positions the rubbish hook to the rear as a guide to locate any obstructions or the end of the roof. Once the heat hole is complete, Candidate 1 uses the rubbish hook to push down one side of the louver. Once the louver is in a vertical position, the ceiling can be broken out by pushing the rubbish hook into the ventilation heat hole. Under the direction of the company officer, candidates safely retreat from the area, taking all tools and equipment from aloft.